Hi Miraculers! So this isn't the type of content that I typically like to post about. However, I have made a theory that I feel the need to share to the internet, and I'm going to be reading it off my phone because it is a lot to read. So just a heads up, if you have not watched the season 5 finale, don't watch this video, keep scrolling, there's going to be spoilers. So since season 5 has ended, we all know that the reveal did not happen this season, which I know was super disappointing for a lot of us. However, I was doing some thinking on when the reveal could realistically happen and came up with two somewhat realistic theories on when the reveal could and should happen, in my opinion. What I'm about to say is going to sound crazy, but hear me out. What if the reveal didn't happen until the last few episodes of the very last season of Miraculous? If you think about it, the show is literally called Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, meaning that the show is technically a story about when Marinette and Adrien were Ladybug and Cat Noir. Every story tale has to have an ending, right? And let's face it, Marinette and Adrien can't be superheroes for the rest of their lives. The title of the show basically says it itself if you look up the meaning tales. So obviously we don't know what could cause for there to be a reveal. All we know is that Adrien and Marinette are still Ladybug and Cat Noir in their adulthood thanks to season 3. We don't know how old they were in their adulthood, but we got a glimpse of them in season 3, so it's possible that they were still in their early adulthood. So we can only imagine how the reveal happens, but whenever it does actually happen, I feel like they would eventually have no choice but to give up their Miraculouses since they both have the most powerful ones. But they probably wouldn't have that happen until the very end of the show. So adult Adrien and Marinette can finally settle together and pass on the Miraculouses to other people. And yes, that may mean that Marinette most likely will get her memory wiped since she's guardian, but Adrien would still be there to take care of her, and they'll still live happily ever after, just like Master Fu and Marianne did when he made Marinette guardian. Also, please remember the difference between Master Fu and Marianne and Adrien and Marinette. Marianne knew his identity, but wasn't a holder herself. And even though she wasn't a holder herself, she still needed to stay away from him until he wasn't guardian anymore. So it's a triple threat if Adrien and Marinette found out their identities, since they have the most powerful Miraculouses. But I feel that Adrien will eventually have to know at least Ladybug or Marinette's identity, because when she loses her memory, someone will have to take care of her the way that Marianne did with Master Fu. This is just one theory. Another theory that I have is that the reveal could happen in season 6, since we've been teased since the beginning that it's not the right time, obviously since the villain was Adrien's dad, Gabriel. Now that Gabriel has been defeated and no longer in the picture, a reveal could be possible, and with Lila being the new villain, I feel that it could actually possibly be beneficial that they knew their identities, since the new villain is Lila. And they both know how shady Lila can be. It could possibly lead them to discover her new identity as a villain in the future. Who knows? However, who knows what could actually happen, because Ladybug and Cat Noir could always pull the can't reveal until we get the Butterfly Miraculous back, which in that case, my first theory about revealing towards the end of the show would be more accurate to happen and more realistic just in general. Now again, this was just my theory. Please take this with a grain of salt. Please give me credits if you repost this anywhere on social media. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Stay miraculous.